Everyone on YouTube, thank you for joining us. You didn't miss much, just the entrance to the just a 1 count for Mus Dudley, just Mus Dudley's entrance, and the entrance of Akira Tozawa, who is on loan from WWE this week. And now getting a little offense in on the much bigger Mus Dudley. We are live in the LWF Arena in beautiful, wild, wonderful Wheeling, West Virginia. Home of the Wheeling Wildcats. Wood. Just a 1 count for Akira Tozawa to Mus Dudley. Mus Dudley, of course, a tag team champion everywhere he's been. Multiple time WWC tag team champion. LWF tag team champion. Until he, of course, 1, 2, and Mus Dudley kicks out of the big knee by Akira Tozawa. Mus Dudley now on the ground, moves out of the way. Akira Tozawa, goes for the big foot, misses the much smaller Tozawa. I'm not sure exactly how Tozawa caught him there, but Mus Dudley, again, much, much bigger than Akira Tozawa now, going after the leg. Of course, Mus Dudley, not a super technical wrestler, much more of a powerhouse. And here we see the power of Mus Dudley as he lays Tozawa out across the top rope, going for the pin now. 1, 2, and a kick out from Tozawa. Tozawa still hanging around in this match. Not anymore. Here comes the big choke slam by Mus Dudley. All the way, almost through the canvas. 1, 2, 3, and that's all she wrote for Akira Tozawa. Thanks for coming. But Mus Dudley, Mus Dudley gets the upper hand and the win. There, Akira Tozawa got a nice shining wizard off on Mus Dudley, but it was not enough, as Mus would take over shortly after that and just destroy the much smaller Akira Tozawa.
Here is your winner, Marcus Dudley.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, Mus Dudley, the one and only Mus Dudley, here back in the LWF. Looking to get gold, looking to make a name for himself in this promotion, just much like he did the WWC and much like he did the last season in the LWF. Our next match, a tag team match that I believe we had last week. I can't remember if it was last week, but we have a tag team match coming up involving the number 1 contenders for the tag team titles and the a recently formed tag team. Hope everyone's doing well out there tonight on this beautiful Saturday night. Well, it's not beautiful here. It's rainy and kind of miserable where I'm at, but it's always beautiful in the LWF Arena. Well, here's Popcorn Boy and Laker Taker in there. Oh, and there's Mustache Mountain attacking the Midnight Express after the Midnight Express apparently got under their skin last week. Mustache Mountain getting a bit of revenge against the Midnight Express as they prepare to take on Laker Taker and Popcorn Boy. Popcorn Boy and Bobby Eaton going to start off here. Popcorn Boy, of course, much bigger than Bobby Eaton. Beautiful Bobby now down on the in the corner there as Popcorn Boy goes after him. Popcorn Boy and Laker Taker, a new tag team, have had a bit of success, a bit of disappointment, as you would expect the growing pains of a tag team to be like, trying to get themselves acclimated to one another so that they work together. There, Laker Taker with a big punch to Bobby Eaton right there in front of the referee. You'd think he'd be remanded for that. Of course, beautiful Bobby and Dennis Condrey, Loverboy Dennis, have been together for years. Of course, a little suspicious the absence of one James E. Cornette, Jim Cornette, as he is not out here with his guys. Popcorn Boy going outside the apron, deciding better of it, comes back in. Beautiful Bobby down on the canvas. Popcorn Boy had the better of Bobby, but he might have wanted to stay on him. And now Bobby hammering down those shots. There's a big double axe handle right to the back of Popcorn Boy as Bobby goes over and tags in the fresh Dennis Condrey. Loverboy Dennis coming in. Up against Popcorn Boy, Loverboy Dennis, a very tough individual. Not somebody you would want to get in a bar fight with unless he was on your side. And even then, Laker Taker coming in with big strikes to beautiful Bobby. And now a big leg drop by Laker Taker as he pauses to pose for the audience. Maybe not the best of strategies by Laker Taker, but we'll see how it works out for him. Interesting strategy. We'll see how it works out for him, Cotton. Laker Taker throwing beautiful Bobby around. Again, more strikes from Laker Taker to beautiful Bobby, who has been in trouble for a while in this match. 1, 2, and Bobby kicks out. Beautiful Bobby Eaton in trouble in this matchup. Dennis Condrey on the apron. Not happy about it. Laker Taker now picking him up. Scoop slam. Another big leg drop by Laker Taker to Bobby Eaton. Over there, he needs to be careful. He's over there by Bobby's corner. If Bobby can get some separation and tag Dennis in, it might be a different ball game there. Beautiful Bobby striking away at the much bigger Laker Taker. Has him doubled over almost in the corner now. Beautiful Bobby with a blatant chokehold. Oh, a big punch right to the gut of Laker Taker. Brings Laker out. Holds him up, and here comes Dennis with the double axe handle across the back of Laker Taker. Loverboy Dennis Condrey. Another staple in professional wrestling. They have been around. Bobby and Dennis have been around and won gold everywhere they've been. And here they are in the LWF, taking on Laker Taker and Popcorn Boy. Nice snapmare by Dennis. Dennis going up to the top rope. Not something we see Dennis do a lot of. Big elbow drop off the top rope by Dennis Condrey to Laker Taker. Now goes for the pin. Doesn't get it. Referee almost looks like he's distracted. Where is the referee? There's that snapmare again by Dennis. Deceptively agile, Dennis Condrey. And deceptively powerful. Bobby Eaton going up top. Might be going for the... Oh, he was going for the knee, but Laker Taker missed it. He did not get the knee. Now tags in Popcorn Boy. Popcorn Boy fresh. Been out on the apron quite a while, but now Bobby Eaton choking Popcorn Boy and laying a hand. Bobby Eaton with those big right hand rights and lefts. Bobby Eaton slips out the back door. More strikes from beautiful Bobby. Again, blatantly choking Popcorn Boy, and now just lays Popcorn Boy down with a huge right hand right to the stomach. Taking Popcorn Boy head first into the corner. Now with a beautiful, that was a back elbow. They don't call him Beautiful Bobby for nothing. There's one. And now Popcorn Boy kicks out. Bobby Eaton again with the chokehold. Trying to work against the much bigger Popcorn Boy. You've got to remember, this is Popcorn Boy's size is going to limit Bobby's offense a little bit, as he can't. I'm sure it's probably hard for a guy Bobby's size to lift up a guy the size of Popcorn Boy. He's deceptively strong, but I don't know if he's that deceptively strong. There's a big right hand and a boot by Popcorn Boy to Bobby Eaton. And now Laker Taker coming in, but Bobby gets the tag to Dennis Condrey. Condrey going for a sharpshooter here, no. Oh, Dennis Condrey twisting Laker Taker up all over the place. Now just slams his head down into the canvas. Goes for the pin here. 1, 2. And Laker Taker kicks out. Popcorn Boy was in there to make the save, but didn't get there in time. Laker Taker still able to kick out. Now Dennis Condrey going to work on Popcorn Boy. Neck breaker by Dennis Condrey to Popcorn Boy. Now he's putting it on again. Here we go. There's a sharpshooter in on Laker Taker by Dennis Condrey. Laker Taker not submitting. Not yet, at least. There we go. That was a standing cloverleaf. Good Lord. What a maneuver by Dennis Condrey. 1, 2, 3. And the Midnight Express win the match, despite the ambush by Mustache Mountain at the very beginning. Now here comes Mustache Mountain with the title belt. Oh, and they wreck Bobby and Dennis with the title belts. Mustache Mountain coming out and wrecking their number one contenders. Very unlike Mustache Mountain, to say the least. That is definitely not what I was anticipating happening here tonight. Anyway, here we go. On to our next match. That shocking situation. Mustache Mountain attacking the tag team champions. It's an odd choice. I have to talk to Commissioner Zevon about this one. This next tag match looks like it's going to be a handicap match. Sorry, folks. If it'll ever load up. Here we go. This is an odd choice for Commissioner Zevon. Usually he likes to keep things as fair as he can. Wait, oh, okay. Flair and Crusher in the very beginning of the match arguing over who should be outside to start the match. Flair starting the match against the Green Bastard. Spuddy and Crusher on the outside. Crusher tagging himself in. Didn't think Flair should have started the match anyway. Flair pushes down Crusher. And now Ric Flair, not necessarily known for being a tag team competitor anyway, says, I'm going to take a shower. Crusher now all alone against Green Bastard and Spuddy. So it did end up being a handicap match. I'm going to have to remember that in the future. Crusher now going it alone against Spuddy and the Green Bastard. Crusher, the big right hand, goes for the pin. Spuddy in there. Spuddy breaking up the pin for his tag team partner. Spuddy now getting thrown to the outside. It's Crusher now lifting up Green Bastard, and another one of those roundhouse right hands. Crusher getting up on the top rope now. Waiting for Green Bastard to get up. Spuddy still down on the floor. That's Crusher now. Going after the Green Bastard. And really laying it in to the man from parts unknown. Some say Trailer Park, some say Canada. No one really knows where the Green Bastard's from. And here he is, and now Spud the Stud coming in. Going for a pin and gets Crusher. One, and just a 1 count. Not enough to get it over on Crusher. Spuddy now with that springboard drop kick. Beautiful drop kick by Spuddy. Putting Crusher down on the ground. Now Spuddy going up top where he's most comfortable. And another big splash by Spuddy into the thrown body of Crusher is now. Crusher, great suplex and a bridge, but cannot even get the count as Spuddy kicks out. Spuddy Russian leg sweep takes Crusher down. And now back to it. Crusher, of course, the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. The beautiful double gold, double winged eagle belt that Ric Flair is the holder of. He is the champion, he's the title holder. Crusher wants to get his hands on that belt and will do anything he can to get it. And is now Crusher trying to lift Spuddy up. Spuddy going for the block. No, Crusher gets him this time. Crusher not usually a fan favorite, but definitely down on his luck here in this match. Oh, Spuddy caught by Crusher, but big right hands in the corner by Spuddy. Now a European uppercut. Spuddy going to work against the much bigger individual. Stops his foot though and just throws him down to the canvas. Crusher now lifting Spuddy up. And there's that big right hand again, that roundhouse right hand by Crusher. As now he goes up to the second rope. Wants Spuddy to get up. What has he got planned here? Oh, it looked like he was going for a big leg drop, but that did not work out the way Crusher thought it would. Crusher now with him. He has him in the powerbomb position and just throws him, chunks him out of the ring. Spuddy now down on the ring. Very, very resilient wrestler is Spuddy. Has a lot of heart, but man, a fall like that is definitely going to. He's going to feel that one all night into tomorrow morning. And now Crusher going to work on Spuddy. Really, there's that back elbow, gut buster, and now going for the pin. 1, 2. Spuddy kicks out. Crusher now working over the shoulder of Spuddy. Crusher in this 2-on-1 handicap has successfully isolated one of the competitors. Spuddy fighting back though. You're not going to get Spuddy to just quit. No matter how beat up he is, Spuddy is, as I said, resilient. The kid is all heart. And he's going after Crusher's arm now. Trying to find some sort of weakness in Crusher that he can exploit. Or just work on, just create some opening, some crack in Crusher's armor. But Crusher, again, fights his way out of the corner. Big right hands and left hands. Is he going for it here? Looks like he is. There it is, the Crusher deathlock. Spuddy not in good shape now, as those, and there goes Green Bastard with a missile drop kick to break up the deathlock, but that might be enough as he goes for the pin. 1, 2, and Spuddy kicks out at 2. 2 and 2.5, 2 3/4. Spuddy really going, again, showing a lot of heart, a lot of resilience in this match. His Spud the Stud is now going up top is Crusher, but Crusher, Green Bastard coming in, gets the tag from Crusher, but Crusher with the Crusher death drop, or a DDT, I'm sorry. Now with a knee to Green Bastard. Crusher going up top now. Green Bastard prone on the canvas, out maybe outside of Crusher range. He was a long ways away. Nice suplex by Crusher. Now a stomp to the head. Crusher really showing something here in this match. And there's the big splash by Crusher to the Green Bastard. Spuddy, I'm sure, is out, still out on the outside. Maybe he's on the apron, but I don't know if he's in any position to help his partner at this juncture. Crusher still going after Green Bastard. There's a running bulldog. Green Bastard with a back elbow of his own. Now getting some work in on Crusher. Green Bastard trying desperately to get something going for his team, as Crusher has been pretty much at it the whole time. There he is, caught him in the camel clutch. Does the Green Bastard, is Crusher not normally one who you would think would tap out? I think he would rather pass out before he would tap out. Crusher now getting the adoration of the fans, goes for the pin here. 1, 2, and Crusher kicks out. Again, Crusher really showing us something here in this, what ended up being a handicap match after his partner Ric Flair abandoned him in the ring before the match even started. Green Bastard now tags in Spuddy. How much rest has Spuddy gotten? Is it enough to put Crusher away? There's a beautiful knee. And a big boot right to the back of Crusher. And Spuddy now with a basement drop kick, but Crusher moves out of the way. Spuddy just hurt his back again. That back that obviously is still hurting from that plunge from the top rope all the way down flat back on the concrete floor. 1, and there goes the Green Bastard coming in. Crusher lifts Green Bastard up. The beautiful backdrop. And now a neck breaker to a reverse neck break. No, that's a neck breaker to Spuddy. Crusher. Looks like he's going to go for the Crusher deathlock. He might be a little too close to the ropes, though. Spuddy can just reach out and grab those ropes. He is so close. Spuddy not giving up, not submitting. Crusher demanding the referee to ask him, and there he goes. Spuddy inches away from the rope, submits, and Crusher, in a handicap match, defeats Spuddy and the Green Bastard after being abandoned by his partner Ric Flair. And now here comes Flair back out to the aisle, back out to the entrance, and Crusher says, come on, you can come get some. I've got enough left to take you on. We could do it right here. Flair says no way. He'll do that again. He'll do that, have that happen another day. As right now, Crusher really showing something here in the LWF arena tonight, as he gets ready to take on Ric Flair at the pay-per-view, at the December to Dismember pay-per-view. The next match we have is the television championship match. Of course, if you remember correctly, Brad Armstrong won the NWA Television Championship. Soon to be the LWF Television Championship. It has to be, we have some renaming and some redesigning of things to do. Nothing drastic, basically just name changes. But right now, we have the NWA Television Championship held by Brad Armstrong will be taking on his opponent.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the National Wrestling Alliance World Television Championship.
Here he is, ladies and gentlemen. The exotic one. The self-proclaimed best in the world, Hykiri. Last week, Hykiri had a match against D-Rod. Didn't go exactly how Hykiri would have hoped, but he did put in a good showing. As he makes his way to the ring. I call him the exotic one. That's really the only name for Akira. He's an odd cat. Very, I'd say self-interested, self-obsessed maybe. But certainly a hell of a competitor. And definitely belongs here at the LWF where the best of the best grapple in combat. And sometimes you have to wonder how much of this is just show, how much of this is just to I don't know, maybe get in the head of the opponent, maybe to I don't know exactly how to put it better than that. All gain a psychological advantage. We certainly know that Hykiri is a hell of a component, a former WWC champion, Intercontinental champion, United States champion. Here comes the champion himself, the television champion. The one, the only Brad Armstrong. Of course, the well recognized as probably the most talented of the Armstrong boys. Of course, his father, Bullet Bob Armstrong, a great competitor. Brad, definitely no slouch. Certainly deserves to wear that television title. Beat Dominik Dijakovic for it. Dominik Dijakovic has since left the LWF. I believe he is going on a tour to Japan, and then who knows? Maybe he'll go back to the WWE. I have no idea, but he is no longer with the LWF. We did part on good terms, so he might come back.
Introducing the challenger from the internet, weighing in at 228 pounds, the best. And introducing the champion from Marietta, Georgia, weighing in at 232 pounds. He is the National Wrestling Alliance World Television Champion, Brad Armstrong.
Brad Armstrong handing the belt over to the referee. Hykiri not taking his eyes off Brad Armstrong. There's the belt. There's what they're fighting for. The LWF Television Championship. Would expect a pretty clean match from these two. Akira and Armstrong going at it. As I said, Hykiri hasn't made any enemies yet, but he has made enemies in the past. Most notably, of course, his feuds with Wick and his so-called frenemy, Akira Love. Brad Armstrong now going after Hykiri, going after the leg. Hammering away at the kneecap of Hykiri. As Brad Armstrong goes for that jumping knee to the head, and Hykiri moves out of the way. Hykiri now taking Armstrong over to the turnbuckle, rams his head into the turnbuckle. Now a series of kicks and a spinning back kick by Hykiri, and now going for the foot, going for the choke in the corner with the foot, but Brad Armstrong says not today. Brad Armstrong now going up top. Huge elbow from almost halfway across the ring. As Brad Armstrong now goes for the pin on Hykiri. 1, 2, and no, Hykiri kicks out. And now Armstrong going after the arm of Hykiri. Hykiri, of course, a proficient striker. Also a good mat wrestler. Not necessarily what you would call a technician, but definitely has his moments. Right now, Hykiri hanging him up. And now going for the 10 beats of the Bowery is Hykiri on Brad Armstrong. And Armstrong out and down to the floor. Hykiri after him. There's a huge clothesline right there in front of the fans, as they are getting a good view of this matchup as it is happening right in front of them. Hykiri now going to work on that arm of Brad Armstrong on the outside. Oh no, this isn't going to be good. Okay, there he goes. Oh, and goes that right after the back. And now Hykiri back in. Brad Armstrong on the outside. Hykiri back out on the outside. And Brad Armstrong runs Hykiri into the steps. Brad Armstrong says it's finished. He's done with Hykiri. Getting back into the ring is Brad Armstrong. Hykiri coming back in himself. Now back in the ring. Hykiri lock up. Slips out the back door. Beautiful reverse DDT by Hykiri. Gets Armstrong back to his feet. Hykiri taking over with lefts and rights. Armstrong up against the ropes, not in any kind of condition to defend himself, and now Hykiri working the arm. Didn't even give the referee time for the 5 count. Goes for a springboard Superman punch, but misses. Brad Armstrong now sent into the ropes and back to the outside. Hykiri standing there wondering if he can, what is he going to do next? How can he put Brad Armstrong away? Hykiri now on top of Brad Armstrong. Brad trying to defend himself as best he can. Hykiri trying to move the arms out of the way. There's a beautiful knee right to the face of Brad Armstrong. I'm surprised that didn't break his nose, as Hykiri now rolls in and rolls back out. Hykiri now trying to take advantage of Armstrong. Armstrong, though, coming back, lifts Hykiri up over his shoulders. Oh, my goodness. Almost a Falcon arrow, but he didn't turn him quite all the way over. Just dropped him on his head. There's a beautiful neck breaker by Brad Armstrong. And a huge right hand. There it is. The Russian leg sweep by Brad Armstrong goes for the pin here. And this could be it. 1, 2, 3. And Brad Armstrong retains in a hard-fought physical match against Hykiri. There we are earlier in the match. There was the there's that flying elbow by Brad Armstrong, but it was not enough to take Hykiri down. Hykiri with those lefts and rights, but then he missed that springboard Superman punch, and there's the neck breaker that set up the Russian leg sweep.
Wrestling Alliance World Television Champion Brad Armstrong.
Brad Armstrong, your LWF Television Champion. What a match. That, of course, Armstrong's first successful defense, or first defense. He gets 4 more of those, and he gets an automatic match for the Intercontinental Championship. It's like we're gonna. And here comes our main event, ladies and gentlemen. This is a tag team match between two competitors who don't particularly like each other in a tag team. And see how it works out here. Here we go. Wait, we just did this. We just did this with Crusher and Flair. Now we're doing it again with Hart and Wick. Okay. Here we go. Bret Hart circling the ring. There we go. Yep, there it is. Wick's going to tag himself in. Bret's going to get fed up. And Bret pushes Wick down and leaves. So, Wikvia in a match against Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch. Wouldn't necessarily. Former tag team champions in the LWF. Didn't hold the tag team championship for very long, just a couple weeks. Now a part of the tag team division, looking to get back on top. Burch now. Lorcan. Oney Lorcan in the ring. Going to work on Wikvia. Wick trying to get a little bit of separation. Trying to take him to Play-A-Town. For all of you who know what Play-A-Town is, I just found out and it cracked me up. But Wick trying to get one over on Lorcan, trying to get this win and get out of here quickly. We know Wick not a 1, 2, go off the power bomb, not enough. Wick now going after Lorcan. Wick seeming to get the respect of the crowd here in this match. And there goes Lorcan. Back after Wick. Getting one over on Wick. There's the big elbows to the gut by Wick. Picking Lorcan up the power. The deceptive no, but Lorcan out the back door. 1. Oh, not enough. As now Lorcan, not sure what he's going for. Looks like it's going to be that running. Oh no, and Wick counters it. Counters the running European uppercut. And now Wick lifting Lorcan up again. Oh, there it is, the big spine buster from way up top. Now Wick gonna slam him into the corner and just throw him like a sack of shit into the ring. 1, 2, and not enough. Danny Burch seemed to be stuck behind the referee as he went to break it up. Wick now. Danny, of course, right in the view of the camera. That looks more like Ref Aubrey. They're trying to get his face in the action. Here we go. There's a big power bomb by Wikvia. There comes another one. Just hammering Oni Lorcan. Now working on the leg for some reason. Wikvia not a... Well, there's a nice takedown by Oni Lorcan. Seems to have a little bit of a... Oh, but Wick every time with those elbows right to the midsection. Here he is again. Lorcan again out the back door. 1, 2, not enough. Danny Burch coming in to go to work on Wikvia. Wick having a lot more trouble with Burch and Lorcan than Crusher did with Spuddy and the Green Bastard. Wick just eating punches to the side of his head now. Oh, there's a beautiful knee right to the face by Danny Burch. I think they call that a U trigger or a V slide, something like that. I don't know. There's a power bomb, and now another knee to the face of Wikvia. Now tagging in Oni Lorcan instead of going for the pin. I don't know what sense that makes, but Wikvia getting enough to get his wits back about it. Now Oni Lorcan tagging Danny Burch back in. This is there goes Wikvia going for the leg. As now Burch down on the canvas. Wikvia going to go to work on him. Wikvia now lifting Burch up. Looks like he's looking for that jackhammer. There it is right there. The jackhammer by Wick. 1, 2, and Danny Burch kicks out of the jackhammer. Wick gonna go for it again a second time. It takes 2 jackhammers to put Danny Burch away, but Burch, no, out the back door. Slips out the back. Sends Wick into the corner. Wick fighting his way out of the corner. Coming after Burch. Wick now. Oh! Big hip toss there by Wick. Looking for that spear. Is he going to be able to get it off? There's the spear. Wick now going for the cover. Is Lorcan going to come in and save his partner? 1, yes, he does. Oni Lorcan saving Danny Burch. Wikvia still working on Danny Burch. Burch desperately needs to make a tag to his partner over in the side as Wick has been on him for quite some time. There's Lorcan breaking up the submission attempt by Wick. And now Burch with a burst of energy sends Wick into the corner. Step up Enziguri right there to the side of Wick's head. Burch now going up top. Don't see this very often. Burch now, that's a great flying elbow off the top rope. Goes for the pin here. Will he get it? 1, 2. Wick kicks out. Just barely. Very weak kick out by Wikvia as Burch now hammering away at Wick. Sends Wick back into the corner. Puts Wick up on the top turnbuckle. Looks like he's looking for something big here. Maybe a superplex or what the heck? Oh my goodness. A draping cutter off the top turnbuckle. That's got to be it. That is Oni Lorcan and Danny Burch put away Wikvia as Danny kicks out of the one jackhammer, slips out of the second one, and here's Bret the Hitman Hart. Of course, after the match, coming to talk some smack to Wick. Wick wants to do it right now. I think Bret is saying better heads prevail in this case. He's had enough. So, there you have it. The one and only Wikvia Wikvia beaten by Oni Lorcan and Danny Burch in his in that handicap. Well, what ended up being a handicap match after Bret the Hitman Hart walked out, which I can't, knowing Wick, I can't blame Bret too much for that anyway, but I'm sure the rest of the LWF universe won't see it that way. As anybody in a 2-on-1 handicap, the person down is going to get the benefit of the doubt from the large part of the audience anyway. Thank you so much for stopping by. Of course, LWF is brought to you by Back to the Ring, the one and only, the best retro review podcast in existence. The best retro wrestling review podcast. Be on the lookout for our new episode, probably recording this week. Will be Starcade 83, a Flair for the Gold. And so we'll be doing that one. And of course, you can find us online at Back to the Ring. That's also the home of the LWF's presence on Twitter. So if you want to get involved in the LWF, if you would like to, then please drop us a line, send us a DM, or comment on something. Just let us know. We'll get you set up. Anyway, until then, in the words of the great Tully Blanchard, it's been your pleasure. Good night.